I like being wrong because it helps me to learn. Though being right I like more. But they say that the only way to get smarter is by playing a smarter opponent. And that's why I really enjoy losing sometimes, because it means that, wow, looks like we finally found one. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. If you lost at some point, even in something extremely important for you, but because of your lack of knowledge or skills or charm at that point, then this popular never give up suggestion might really be the best one. Okay, it's time for a little cliche part. In this world, there is nothing impossible. Take that, honest politicians. And if you have a dream, you can do this, girl. That's sexist. Try harder, be smarter, stay strong, no need to feel yourself wrong, turn aggression into unlimited passion, no regression, you can do this. No, really, you can. They all did. Trusting yourself, bro. Sexist. Peace. Still true. But in some situations, it's not the case, because this cunning enemy that made you lose was you. Let's talk about that. So, your mental life, your psychology, as you probably know, contains much more things, experience, ideas, solutions that you're conscious about. In many ways, you don't know yourself at all. Bro, sexist! No, really, we all need a serious education about ourselves, because whether you understand it or not, you chose all the life you're living right now. If you didn't know, God, I hope I didn't break it to you too brusquely. I should make amends. Well, at least no one knows. Maybe you weren't chosen your family and your childhood, and these are very important, because now you can blame your childhood for everything. But yeah, all your conscious life is actually your fault. I'm not saying that you're like a god of the universe, but I'm also not saying that you're not. Okay, we'll talk about this later. The thing is that this universe is really a playground for your mind and wishes, and I'm sure you have seen this a lot already in your life. Like, sometimes your wishes are just like this, coming true, especially if they don't mean a lot for you. I mean, sometimes the universe can really create miracles by making your dream come true. It can bring you anything, like any opportunities, any ideas, any people, anything, just by your call. Though, still sometimes, though you're trying so hard, though you're putting so much energy in something, it doesn't react on your call at all. Why? Well, because your conscious mind is not the only one who asks you. Welcome to the mysterious world of unconsciousness. But scriptum, it also has a will. Like, consciously, you want love and stable relationship, but unconsciously, God, you have such a big fear to be hurt again because of your past experience, and you don't let anyone to come closer than a kilometer for you, and you push everyone back without even realizing it, while consciously, you're thinking, where is my love? Or here's another typical example, like, consciously you think that you want a good, right guy that will treat you right, that will be good for you, but unconsciously, God, these drama films are so good. I wish my life can be like that. And when it is, well, of course, consciously you're crying up in the pillow and stuff, but unconsciously, God, have you seen me? I'm like a drama queen, especially when I'm crying with this sad music in my ears. I think I deserve Oscar right now. If you know this drama queen, please send her this video. And in every sphere of life, this is applicable. For example, you think that you want money, actually a lot of money. You want to be very rich, like Donald Duck, of course. And you are making plans realistic and unrealistic, and you aspire and you're chasing for it. But what you don't know is that there is another person inside of you who also has a plan for your happiness. And here is his thoughts. Money? No. No. Who needs to be extremely rich, man? It's unbearable. If you got too much money, you would always need to think about your money and how to invest your money and how to find more money and how not let other people kill you because of your money and how to get more money. And have you ever heard how the big business really works? You will need to go in politics, you will need to betray everything to win this competition, and then boom! No free time, no peace of mind, expensive houses, girls, cars, yeah, but still consistent fear that you will be killed or go to jail. For what? Well, by that time you will know for what. All that I ever wanted was just a job where people will love me and respect. Job where I can bring other people happiness. But till that moment, everyone will hate us, as they hate Donald Duck, of course. No, I protest. I can't let this happen to us. And then he didn't. But the thing is that this speech and all those conclusions were happening inside of you unconsciously, without you even realizing them. So you thought that you want to be rich and you worked really hard for it, but there was another part inside of you that was also working unconsciously for this not to come true. And that's why once you accidentally overslept an important meeting, or just couldn't get enough concentration, or your head without any reason just started to pain, or you got too much stress and you just lost it all, or another reason. But the thing is that consciously you think that you lost, though unconsciously you won, because all this time your opponent was inside of you. Sounds already a bit like a mystery, right? But the real mystery starts when you're starting to be in harmony with your own consciousness. So why people are failing? Actually, because they're not following their own path. Simply because we don't take time to listen to our true wishes, to our true thoughts. We don't take this minute of complete honesty. But we are always surrounded by others' thoughts, opinions, motivations, and values. Do this to be popular, do this to be rich. If you want love, here's what it's really like. If you want to be successful, here's 5 steps from Steve Jobs, follow them. If you want to be respected, you need to do this, blah, 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 blah. Or even worse, why do you think you can do this? Who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. Who cares about this blah, blah, blah? Who can tell you who you really are except yourself? Who else can tell you what is valuable or important for you and why? All these answers are inside. And I will definitely make another inspiring big video about finding your path in life. But here's a little tip. You always knew this. You just always knew this. You just sometimes don't trust in yourself. Sometimes you think that you can't do this because this is like a bit like a dream. And sometimes you just lose a bit faith in yourself. But there is no reason to, because this path already exists, and that's who you are. What I wanted to bring for you in this video is honesty. Let's listen to both of our sides, to ego and to unconsciousness, and let them cooperate in one simple goal: to make this human being happier. So what do you really want in life? Come on, write it down, or think about this if you're good enough without writing to understand such things, or talk with someone and be conscious about it. Bring consciousness. And if this is already the case, then here's a little cliche part. In this world, there is nothing impossible. Trust in yourself, girl. Success! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos every week, and also hit the like button to support me, please. And I wish you all to be honest with yourself. And remember that together, we'll make our world better.